Game, set, match. Welcome to your Daily Serve of MandMs.
I'm Maria.
I'm Michael.
And I'm eating popcorn.
Woo! Popcorn. Puppy coins. Can a popcorn group that makes popcorn sponsor us, please? We'll promote the pop out of your corn on our podcast.
Bad. We're better at marketing than that.
You are. I'm a mathematician, alright? Like, stop judging me.
I'm not judging you.
Ah! Yum, yum, yum.
Nice.
It's actually not bad popcorn.
I like how buttery it is.
I know. And salty.
Mm.
It is extra salty. I like it.
Same.
Um,
For like once a week as a treat.
maybe. When it's on half price. It's bloody expensive.
So for those of you who don't know, there's like a pop box.
You can get it like Woolworths or something. Coles,
Yeah.
maybe. I don't know.
And it's like really nice and buttery. And it's like almost like movie popcorn.
Yeah. I know,
Like
like
honest.
cinema popcorn. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I know what you mean.
And that's all the sport news we have today. Bye.
Yeah. I know. Essendon aren't in the final, so who cares? Just go out and get popcorn now, because who cares? That being said,
Bulldogs.
I know I'm gonna be having popcorn while you're stressing out. It's gonna be great.
Oh, you need to get the popcorn for the finals then.
Sorry?
Dad wants to watch the finals the next Friday.
Oh yeah, you guys are on next Friday. Hawthorn. Did you know this? It's Hawthorn's first Friday night game since like, what was it, 2021 or something? I think,
Why so long?
because they've been miserable for so long.
So have we. We still get Friday night games. I don't get it.
Bunt. I don't know.
I don't know.
But yeah. Anyways, yeah. So, the last podcast we did was during the North Melbourne Bulldogs game, or pretty much just after it, in round 23. Yeah. So this particular podcast, we're going to talk about round 24, and that's just concluded, and we'll be looking ahead at the finals fixture and talking about that.
Can I give you a fun fact?
Yeah.
If Fremantle and Port Adelaide just drew,
Yeah.
they both would have been in top 8.
They
Carlton would have been out.
Yeah, they honestly didn't have to play, and they both would have been top 8. They both would have finished in the exact same positions they started at. And seeing as Port Adelaide couldn't get into first, they were basically stuck in second. They couldn't, like, the only way that they could have lost second is by losing the game. And the only way Freo could have, well, as they did, lose 8th position was lose the game. They literally didn't have to do a thing.
Honestly, I think you should have just went, hey, yeah, we'll take the 2 points. Bye, see ya.
Honestly, I feel, I'm not going to lie, in a weird way, I don't...
Strategic planning, fam.
Yeah,
Save your body.
yeah, that's honestly what I was just thinking. I'm just like, I don't get that. Why would you bother playing?
I wouldn't be mad. I wouldn't be mad.
Honestly, you're both set for finals. Go in healthy. Why beat each other up?
Carlton messed up.
Do you mean Freo?
No, Carlton.
Oh, yeah, Carlton kicked him out, basically.
If Carlton had have won, then Freo
Had no chance.
had no chance, right?
Honestly.
That should have been Carlton's punishment. Just them taking the 2 points.
I feel like they should have just done that. Just sort of been like, hey, do you want to just... Like, they're both interstate teams. In a weird way, you just go, hey, do you want to piss all the Victorian fans off? Not let Carlton in finals.
They're only pissing off Carlton fans. No one else matters. No one else cares about them.
Yeah, true. But there's a lot of Carlton fans. A lot.
Except, Daniel Bromwich is kind of cool. That's about it.
Yeah, no, he is kind of cool. I didn't really say that they were bad. I just said there's a lot of Carlton fans.
I'm just saying, no one else really cares about them, but...
Yeah. But yeah, no, it was. I know. I feel like, in a weird way, like I kind of also get it. It's like, let's consider the fact that you're Port Adelaide, right? You're going to go out and what? Just, why would you give up? Who do you think is probably the better team of the two, Freo or Carlton? In my eyes, I think it's Fremantle.
Maybe Carlton.
You reckon maybe Carlton?
Just a little bit.
All right.
0.1%.
Okay, take Curnow out.
He is out.
Yeah, okay.
I don't think he's that great.
No, I don't think he's... I mean, I think he's actually not too bad. I think he's actually pretty good, but I think that they put too much faith in him to win the game. Do you know what I mean?
We have Marcus Bont and Pelly.
I know, if you lose Bont, you're pretty much done.
By the way, it is windy here, so...
Yeah.
If you hear any crashing sounds, that's probably what that is.
Yeah. Also, we might just die. You never know.
A tornado.
A tree could literally just fall on top of us.
That's okay.
Killed
by nature. From dust you come, from dust you die. I forget what that Bible verse is. I don't know anymore.
I don't know. But, yeah, I don't know. I feel like for me...
You want to do a Bible study? I'm just...
No!
Of course you do. You look like Jesus.
Oh.
No, babe, no.
Yeah, no, I feel like, to me, Freo is probably the stronger team than Carlton. I really do. Especially with all of Carlton's injuries as well, right?
Well, when you put it that way, but they have Paddy Crisp, so
he's not that great.
it's fine.
He's not that great.
It's better than most of the team.
I think I actually prefer Sam Walsh as a midfielder. I think he's actually
I forget he exists.
He is really good. He is a really good midfielder. He probably gets I reckon he averages at least 30 touches a game. Averages. He's really good. But that's just my thoughts. I just, pardon me. But yeah, I feel like if it was Port Adelaide, you have to kind of ask yourself, if you had to play one of these two teams in finals, who would you rather play, Carlton or Fremantle? And I feel like they'd say, I'd rather play Carlton. Right? Again, at the end of the day, it's also Port Adelaide's finishing top 4, Carlton are finishing bottom 4. So they're not playing each other first round anyways, right? So they've got to play someone else before meeting each other. Right? But...
Well, then they had to lose, wouldn't they?
Sorry?
Port Adelaide would have to lose.
Yeah, I'm just saying eventually they would have to play at least one game each before they face each other.
I'm just saying, I can't imagine them meeting in a grand final.
No, I can't. Well, I mean, not Carlton. I can kind of see Port Adelaide being a contender.
For Carlton and Port Adelaide to play, it's definitely not in the grand final.
No, I don't think so. I really couldn't have seen it happening this year.
Honestly.
Yeah, but... So in a weird way, I kind of understand that you play Freo, the better team, to knock them out. Right? That way, if you did have to play Carlton, at least in a way, you're kind of just like, okay, maybe this is the easy match. Do you know what I mean? But I feel like you say, you're probably really talking about percentages at this point, distinguishing between Fremantle and Carlton, and it's like, is it really worth injuring a team for that? And was it this? I can't remember. Did Dan Houston get the punishment this week, or was it last week?
I forgot. I don't know.
It might have been last week, because I think they said it was 5 weeks. So it's 1 week that went by. That's one more week. Then you got the first round. Then you got semis, prelim... No, it must have been this week that he copped it.
No idea what you're talking about.
Do you know who Dan Houston is?
No.
Next time, just say that. He's a player from Port Adelaide,
Okay.
right? And he copped like a 5-week ban for a hit.
Did he say the F word again?
No,
No,
it was a hit. It was an actual hit. I thought it was.
He hit him with the F word.
No, he hit him with the G word. You play like a girl. That's 10 weeks. Sexism.
No, they should have had with the
The tribunal is just so messed up.
It's been very. I feel like this today, kind of. You know what I mean?
The tribunal and
it's been kind of crazy.
The tribunal and Laura Kane being the general manager for all this is just so bad, right? I feel like
It's been really inconsistent.
I feel like to me, Laura Kane is passionate about the AFL world. That's fine, but she just needs to get out of that role. Do something else. Be a marketing manager or something. I don't care. You are terrible at this job. Like how many times have you watched the footy lately and you're just like, isn't that a free? Like, what's holding the ball anymore? Do you know what I mean? Like, they made
It's been
that...
like that for years.
No, but like they made that rule change. And you're like, isn't that the new rule change? Like, what's going on? And, they've asked Laura Kane, what do you make of it? And she just defends the umpires. And to some extent, I get it. You defend your umpires. But, like, this is a professional sport, right? Like, everyone needs to be professional. You can't just be like, oh, yeah, we're going to... No. Like, if I made an error as a maths tutor, right? Like, if I told a kid, this is, this is how you do derivatives, and it's, like, the completely wrong thing, right?
I remember those.
Yeah. Like, eventually the parent is going to go up to the school and say, we've got a tutor that says, this is what a derivative is. And then they're going to be like, no. And then they take it to like a board and then they find out that I'm wrong, right? Like, they'd be like, oi, you suck. We're gone. Bye. Right? They wouldn't defend me. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you only get defended for when you're in the right. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you're just blatantly wrong, no one should defend you, right? If you're an AFL umpire and you make the wrong call, no one should defend you. There should almost be like a punishment of sorts. I'm not saying anything crazy, but I don't know.
Okay.
Instead of being like instead of being like the boundary line umpire, maybe you get demoted to like the goal umpire or something. You suck, demoted. I mean, granted, they do that for the athletes, right? It's like, you suck, go play in the VFL. You know?
Yes.
Just saying, like, anyways. Oh my goodness, that's the wind.
Nice.
Nice, very nice.
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 My car might fly away. A little car.
Yeah, little car. Honk honk. Whee!
I don't think it's gonna honk honk. I think it's just gonna go.
Just gonna go.
Without warning, yeah.
Cool. So yeah, with that being said, yeah, we've kind of gone really astray. Yeah, we do have some segments lined up for this podcast. Yeah, did you want to do any of them, or do you want to talk news, or what do you want to?
Let's
What do you want to
talk
start?
a little bit of news. All I have is AFL.
Yeah?
There is some netball news, but it's not big.
Okay.
We've pretty much signed most of our in the netball sign up. All but one, basically.
For our team, the Vixens,
Yeah.
or okay, so I've re-signed basically all but one.
Basically, yeah.
I mean, in a weird way, I kind of like you were the runners up, right?
It's a trading partner, I think it was, or like a
Oh, okay.
someone
Yeah.
that was like sort of stepping in.
No, fair enough. Yeah.
So
I feel like runners up typically don't change their lineups.
Is there really a need to?
Honestly, it's like you got that far. Why do you need to change it, right? Like why fix a broke? Sorry, why fix something that's not broken, right?
It's a little bit broken, but like, anyways.
We should have won. We really should have won.
So, well, also, this is like a fun little stat. This is the, in the top three netball leagues, which I think it's Australia, New Zealand, and I think it's England.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone that won this year has gone back to back.
Oh, okay. So, like, Adelaide won this year.
And they won
last year.
Yeah.
Okay, and then whoever's...
So, there's been back-to-backs in all three leagues.
Yeah.
Which is kind of funny.
That's wild.
I know. Who would have thought? All the chances in the world, man.
I know. Kind of makes me a bit sick now.
It's, you have to read the transcript sometime.
Yeah. By the way, we're also on Squeaky Couch, just in case you've been hearing squeakies. Yeah.
Anyway, so let's get back to AFL.
AFL.
Bulldogs, we finished 6th, right?
Yep.
That's too high.
That's too high.
It's too high.
So the team that's in the perfect spot, 7th.
Who is it?
Hawthorn.
Okay, they'll win. I can't see Swans winning.
At all?
With their current form. Like the grand final.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, they did just win 3 of their last 5.
Against 2, though.
Collingwood, Adelaide.
Not impressive.
Who was it? Oh, North Melbourne.
Not really impressive.
I mean, they flogged basically all of them.
It's not that hard. Bulldogs did it, and we're 6th.
Yeah, no, you guys also had a pretty easy run out.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't see Sydney doing much. They did the opposite of what the Bulldogs did. They started off the season well and then ended it bad. We ended it. We started off the season bad and then finished good. I don't understand why that's a common theme in Bulldog land. But it is.
Mm.
Can you just be good all year round? Is that too much to ask for? Yeah.
I just don't think Bulldogs are going to... I don't even know if they're going to get off the starting blocks.
I think Ben Dixon has us winning this year. That's what Dad said to me. I'm just saying.
No, I think it's wild to... Like, Luke Beveridge, here's the thing, being a Bulldogs fan...
He's the most successful coach ever.
I know. But here's the thing, being a Bulldogs fan... Like, I'm not a Bulldogs... I'm just saying, as a Bulldogs fan, you probably... What are you doing? Get your... Oh, for God's sakes. Right now? Babe, come on. Fuck. This is just dreadful. I'm not even going to be able to think now because I've got a chore to do.
No.
Luke Beveridge. See, I can't do it.
Okay.
Fuck's sakes.
Just talk.
Luke Beveridge, he, as for all the Bulldogs fans out there, I feel like you probably are quite used to this idea of, sort of getting a bit of hope and then realising that Luke Beveridge can't keep momentum. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's where we start off bad and then keep the bad momentum so it becomes good.
And then the good one's going to die.
No, not yet.
Not yet?
Not yet.
You think you can beat Hawthorn?
Probably.
I really don't see it happening.
I need to have bragging rights over my own coach.
What? Oh, okay. No. Your coach is definitely getting bragging rights.
No, I need the bragging rights.
He's going to get them, that's for sure.
No, I need it.
Pardon me.
Got
Yeah.
bragging right over my mum's team. I need it. Over my coach's team.
You don't have him over my team though.
That's okay. They're not in the final anyways.
But yeah, like, no, I don't. You guys have had a good little run, but I think that's it. The momentum will die, I think. I really do think it will die, and I think it happens.
They rise to the occasion.
I think it's going to happen against Hawthorn.
Nah.
If the final had been played like this week coming, I might have gone Hawthorn, but it's just one extra week for the momentum to die. I think that's enough.
No, we get all our injuries back. Do you know what I find sad? You know how O'Driscoll had to retire before playing a game because of concussion?
Mm.
They don't even have him on the injury list. I'm just like, well, that's sad.
And I feel like it's...
At least have him on it to the end of the season.
The concussion thing is just a bit... I do think it is a bit wild.
What do you mean?
Like... I get that, you know, the whole concussion thing is serious, but like... Like, what was the issue with his concussion?
What do you mean?
What did they find anything especially to rule him out, or?
Well, it was like, it was either, you know, risk not walking again, fam. Something like that, I don't know.
I don't know, I just... Yeah. Whatever. I don't know. I don't care. I don't care anymore.
Oh, cool.
There was a point where people just said, fuck it, right?
Okay, and now we know that can lead to chronic, pain. So, no. I'm not doing it anymore.
Well, I mean, you know, people do this now to make a living, to provide food for their families. You know what I mean? It's like... I think I've probably said this already on the podcast. I just feel like there needs to be something in place for those athletes that are forced to retire early.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like they honestly went out of their way to do this for a living, to provide for their family, and now they can't.
I know, but then at the same time, this way you need a backup plan.
Yeah, true. That is true. But, I don't know. Anyways, let's wrap up round 24, shall we? So, I don't even know who played. Don't really care. Essendon lost to Brisbane by a shit ton. Actually, no, we didn't. Not a shit ton, but it was Dyson Heppel's farewell game, and we couldn't even get him goddamn W. So,
Nice.
bloody Essendon. You suck. Just dreadful. You know that we finished the seat, like, before the bye, Essendon were 8-4-1. We finished with a record of 3-8 coming out of the bye. 3 wins and 8 losses. We won less than 30% of our games coming out of the bye.
Nice.
That's appalling. That is so bad. Couldn't even win one in, like, what? You could barely win 1 in 5 games, Essendon. That's just really bad. So, yeah, Heppel's done. It's official. He's done. And I'm sad. I don't know.
You'll get over it.
He was amazing. He took our club literally through the darkest hour. And we just couldn't do anything for him.
As someone that has had a favourite player, it will pass. It will pass. You know, George loved Barry Hall. That when he retired, I was like, I don't want to watch football anymore. That obviously didn't turn out really well for him. He still watches it and has heartbreak every week. So
it's like you know, we had Job Watson Captain Essendon, Joe Watson, the son of the great Tim Watson, right?
Did he get done for drugs though?
I don't know if he was him personally, but because he was part of the squad, they were just like, pfft. They basically just did the whole squad.
I thought he had to give back his Brownlow.
I don't know. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't really pay too much attention to the Asada thing. I'm just like, whatever.
I don't understand how Essendon got 1 year, but Sharapova got given 2 years, and I think Essendon's scandal was way worse.
Oh yeah, they basically
If
gave him
I'm
like
being honest.
they basically gave him like horse tranquilizer.
Yeah, and Sharapova was just medication that she took,
Yeah.
and she didn't realize it was taken from the watch list to the ban list. Do you know what I mean? Like I think if we're comparing the two, I think Sharapova's was the lesser.
Oh, easily.
And she got punished more.
I don't know. I feel like a lot of sporting codes though. They are super liberal, right? Like,
Hold on. Did you hear? I felt like you've heard this on the news that like some athletes get caught with drugs, but then they get sort of with calf injuries or something like that.
oh yeah. No, they're busted with drugs, but then they sort of sweep it under the covers by saying, oh nah, don't worry, he's just out with injury, so he can't play, meaning that whatever tests happened, they're all null and void.
It's so bad.
Yeah, it is.
I don't get it.
I know. I feel like I don't know.
Oh, by the way, there's a gay games.
Oh yeah, World Gay Games.
World Gay Games.
Yeah.
WGG.
WGG. Yeah, and apparently it's set to bring in it's set to have a price fee of about $600 million of the taxpayers' money.
Nice.
Even though the Commonwealth Games is like what, was going to be projected to be 2.6 billion or something.
Yeah.
So just for the record, that's only about 4 times as much as these gay games are going to cost.
Yeah.
Right? And chances are good because it's the gay games, like it's clearly a minority.
But like how do they know you're gay?
Like honestly, is being bisexual technically not gay because you're also kind of straight?
It's gay. It's not straight.
But you're kind of straight. You're half straight.
No, it's not a fork in the road. Gosh.
I don't know. I find it...
Like, do you have to prove you're gay? Like, I don't get it.
Oh, goodness. I'm not going to say that. That's just definitely not YouTube friendly. But if George were here, he'd say it, that's for sure.
Yeah,
no. George has no filter.
Like, I don't know.
No, I don't. I know. Maybe they just check your Instagram profile, see if you got like a rainbow, like the rainbow filter on it.
If that's what you need, then I can do it easily.
But like, I don't know. I
am bi. Ooh. Okay.
They probably won't have squash though. Actually, that is a pretty gay sport. No, they might.
What do you mean it's a gay sport?
I'm not gonna lie. I feel like since like meeting you playing squash, I feel like I've met more gay people than in any other sport. Just say, like socially, right? Like, like for me playing baseball, I just don't feel like I have seen it. Right? There are some people, especially even at our club, right? But like by proportion, I feel like it's less.
I was zoned out. I was trying to find if the World Gay Games has squash in it.
Oh, goodness. Anyways, I'm going to kind of wrap up the footy news side of this.
So I just want to know. It says LGBT plus squash thriving across the globe. I don't know if that means we're in it or not. I'm so confused.
Oh, pardon me. Sorry. Oh, goodness. I might have another one. I don't know. No, I'm good. Yeah, footy news. The Sydney Swans, they finished on top of the ladder. Port Adelaide finished second. Geelong, I believe, a third. GWS a fourth. Brisbane a fifth. Bulldogs, as you said, a sixth. Hawthorn is seventh. And coming in at eighth, we've got Carlton floggers. Because they are going to get absolutely flogged when they play Brisbane at the Gabba. I don't even think... It's not even going to be close. I feel like it's a 50-point margin.
So squash was at the 2018 Gay Games.
Was it?
Yeah.
I told you it would be there.
Does it mean it's going to be next?
I don't know. I don't pay... I only heard it for the first time on the news the other day because they were talking about possibly hosting it in Melbourne. For, what was it, 2026?
The Gay Games.
I see it. Anyways, that's our breakdown of AFL.
I just want to enter.
Can you do this another time? We're doing a podcast.
Sorry. I'm distracted.
Finals, week 1. We have the Thursday primetime game, Port Adelaide and Geelong. Adelaide. The Friday primetime, Bulldogs and Hawthorn at the MCG. Oh, it's MCG, not Marvel. Saturday early slot is Sydney GWS, and then
Let's go Sydney.
And then for some reason they did this the Saturday primetime, Brisbane Carlton. Why? I don't want to watch that in primetime. That's going to be terrible. Like I said, I think this is a 50-point blowout.
Then don't watch it.
I feel like this should have been the early slot for Saturday, and the Sydney GWS should have been primetime.
You know why I think it's prime time? Because it's Victoria.
This one, Carlton. Why not just put these Victorian teams in there then?
No.
You don't want to be playing Saturday?
No.
Why?
Friday's easy.
Because you're doing squash coaching and then you miss half of it and you can just be like, oh, hey, where are we at? We up or we down?
When does it start?
7:40.
Yeah, I'll be finished with squash coaching after that.
Fair enough. All good. But yeah, so... yeah. That's basically the finals fixture. You gotta calm down.
You're being loud.
I've had one of those. We're talking about Tim Tams now. I've had one of those Tim Tams. You've had the rest.
Then be quicker.
They're mine now. No, you don't get the whiteys anymore.
You act like I don't get money too. I can just buy myself some.
Then what the... Fine. You buy them, and then I'm going to have yours.
Okay.
All good. Anyways. Yeah, did you want to move to a segment?
Sure, which one?
Do you want to do drinking game? We got a
I have no drink.
I get you a drink.
I drank it so quickly.
So,
Yeah. No, I'm really bad when it comes to drinks. It goes quickly. I don't have any self-control. And then you take 20 years. I don't get it.
I don't know either. I feel like I like my drinks. I like drinking more than I like eating. And I eat.
No, see, I like eating more than I like drinking.
Yeah, and I eat quick and drink slow. It does not make sense. It really does not.
I just do everything quickly. I live life in times 2. It's either times 1.75 or times 2.
It's either times 1.75 for your Bible study, times 2 for, like when your ADHD brain kicks in.
Sometimes when I'm rushing and I want to do a prayer, like the rosary, I put it on like times 2. So I can get it done in half the time.
and then otherwise you just like live in blissful ignorance if Bulldogs are losing. He's like, I don't care anymore.
La la.
But yeah. Anyways, drinking game. So we're going to pick out footy games and we're going to have to guess the number of goals scored. Do you want to start? And you cannot use the AFL app.
I'm not using it.
Good.
Does that have to be from this week or the week before?
Let's go either one.
So the last 2 weeks of football.
Yeah, round 23, round 24. It's not going to be the sum of goals over those 2 weeks. It's just one of those 2 weeks.
No, I'm not going to do the mathematics for that one. Okay, Bulldogs v North Melbourne.
Oh, for God's sakes, that was a blowout.
How many goals did North Melbourne get?
I'm going to go 7.
6.
Damn it. 1 drink. 1 sip. What would they score? 53?
42, the 6 and 6.
Oh, 42?
Bulldogs got 20 and 18, 138.
All good. Alright, let's go.
Oh.
We'll do...
The gay games, the GGs.
The GGs. We'll do this week with West Coast and Geelong. They just played each other. How many goals did West Coast score? I might need to get you another bottle. Because I know you've got no idea.
I have no idea. 8?
11. So the final score was 168 for the Geelong and 75 for the West Coast Eagles. They had 11 goals, 9 behinds.
You put alcohol in here?
No.
Did you?
No.
It feels alcoholic. It does.
I promise you I didn't.
Are you sure?
I'm positive.
A positive.
All good. Do you want to do another one?
Oh yeah, sure. Okay. Out of all the teams in the league, I forget half of them.
Do you want me to rattle off a few for you?
No, I got it.
Richmond, Carlton.
I picked one. Oh, okay. Okay, so it's Carlton versus St Kilda.
Oh, okay. I was like literally about to go with that. That was about to be my next one.
How many goals did both teams kick?
Both? Okay, so now you've done the maths.
No.
Oh, okay. They've got the same amount but different behinds.
Yeah, they said same amount of goals.
Oh, okay.
How many?
In a weird way, that almost helps me. I know the final score was 74-76. So I'm probably going to go, what, 11?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't have to take a drink. Yay! Alright.
This tastes like alcohol.
Do you want me to add alcohol so you can taste the difference?
No, it's definitely alcohol in there.
There really
Someone
isn't.
spiked it. It wasn't me.
Alright.
Half left.
Actually, no, I don't want that. I want this one.
This one.
This one.
This one.
So, Richmond
Yes.
played Gold Coast.
Mm-hmm.
How many goals did the Gold Coast Suns score against Richmond? And I know that you also don't know the score either. You got absolutely no idea.
Who won?
I'll let you know. Gold Coast beat Richmond.
So I'm doing gold.
You are doing
I'm
Gold
doing
Coast goals.
Okay, yeah. So I'm gonna think 12.
That's actually not a bad guess. It was 14.
Okay. My alcohol.
Have your spikiness.
What flavor is this? I don't even know.
It's caffeine free.
It doesn't taste like caffeine.
I love how you're like, someone spiked it. What flavour is this? I literally brought the bottle down in front of you and poured it in front of
I
you.
didn't see it.
ADHD, everyone.
That's not.
No.
It doesn't.
Nah, it tastes boring.
What do you mean that's the most flavorful thing I've had all night?
It tastes boring. There's no caffeine in that at all.
It's so no.
Do you want the alcohol one? Here's alcohol. Have a sip.
I can't.
Oh, goodness. Anyways, while you're falling apart,
It's like similar. Yours isn't bubbly.
because it's got alcohol in it.
There's some bubbly alcohol in there.
Oh, goodness. Wow.
Strange.
I'm just trying to look up the MLB table, but it's not even showing me that. It broke. Hooray. This working so well. And you know what? I can't be bothered with this. I'm going to Google it on the laptop. Just to make things easier, because it's driving me mental. MLB. Let's go. Show me this table.
Sorry for the breath, fam. That was just unexpected.
Alright. Wow. We have a really tight race happening. Like, again... Not again. I don't even know what I'm trying to say. We've got a really tight race happening in basically all of the divisions in the MLB. Yeah. So basically, the MLB postseason is... I believe it kicks off on the 1st of October, I believe. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's what my sources tell me.
I believe you.
So we're only about a month and a bit out of the World Series, the MLB postseason starting. And yeah, we have basically one team that's kind of like streets ahead of everyone else. The Milwaukee Brewers lead the NL Central by basically 9 games ahead. Yeah, so they're probably favourites to take that one. But otherwise, everything else is like really tight. We've got, the Diamondbacks and the Padres. They're only 3 wins behind the Dodgers. The Braves and the Phillies are pretty tight. They're only 6 games apart. The AL East, Baltimore, 2 games behind the Yankees. The Kansas City Royals and the Cleveland Guardians. That name still gives me the ick. As well as the Minnesota Twins. There's literally 3 wins separating those teams. And then we have the Seattle Mariners, the Houston Astros, leading the American League West, with a difference of 3 wins between them there. The Rangers they look like they're going to struggle. a little bit. Just a little bit. Yeah. So, we'll see how the Rangers go. Being that they won last year. Yeah. Who knows? There's still a month left. Anything could change, but it seems like we kind of have our at least top two of each conference. Sorry, top two of each division set. So yeah. Anyways, yeah, that's baseball news. I'm excited for the postseason. I don't really care about regular season baseball. Like honestly, look at this: 160 some games. It's just too many. Do you know what I mean? It's too many games. I can't watch it. But yeah, did you want to do another segment?
Last one.
Last one? Do you want to do the tips then?
Tips. Yep.
Do tips? Alright. So our tips...
How long have we been going for, man?
For the podcast? Not too long, I don't think. Let me minimise it all. 45. It's a little bit long, I'm not going to lie.
So long.
So long. So...
People listening is like, what is this?
Yeah, no. Alright, so...
And we
what
can't tip.
Sorry?
Can't tip.
No, tipping isn't available on Sportsbet or... We just kind of have to make believe.
I'm going to press random anyways.
I feel like there should be something for it. Like, you should still be able to do tipping, but there's no prize money. Do you know what I mean? Like, everyone's going to get them. Do you know what I mean?
Okay.
So, it's just basically...
So can I speak on this?
Sure.
I'm going Port Adelaide. Skip. Sydney Lions.
So, Port Adelaide Bulldogs?
I can't pick, fam. Don't let me choose.
Oh, okay, you can't pick? Okay. So, you've gone Adelaide, Sydney,
Pretty much all interstate.
Lions. All interstate.
Basically. That's the state of the economy right now.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I think I kind of have to probably go the same. I'd probably go Port Adelaide. I'm probably going to take Hawthorn. I'm sorry. At the end of the day, the point percentage makes a huge difference, right?
Okay, but what about the point percentage after the finals break? Just think about that.
Retrospect is a really nice thing, isn't it?
After the after break.
So, from the round 14 to round 24, I did the number crunching. Hawthorn have a 173.
Because you're a nerd.
I'm a nerd. Even though I literally just put numbers into a spreadsheet and just had the computer literally
No, but
do all
who
the
does
numbers
that?
for.
Who takes time out of the day to do that? I don't think a lot of people do.
I mean, I probably could have just done it just as a copy and paste, but I just couldn't be bothered. But yeah, so we've got... Are you good?
It's really cold.
It's really cold.
Yeah.
Really cold. Really, really, really cold.
It's really cold. Oh shit, right?
Hey, babe, come on. But yeah, so Hawthorn have a 173 point percentage from rounds 14 to 24. Bulldogs have a 140.2 point percentage from over the same duration. And I can't actually remember who it comes in after that. I actually made the entire list as well. Where are we at? If we have a look at it, it is... So Bulldogs, 140. Brisbane have a 128. And then Port Adelaide with... Oh, hang on. I don't think I updated those numbers. No, I definitely didn't update the numbers. Haha. Lols. Give me 2 seconds. I'm going to quickly update these numbers.
Nice.
Got to do it. You just got to do these things sometimes. 87 to 67. All right. 87. Oh, take two. 87 to 67. Where are we at then? Port Adelaide have a 121 point percentage when Mitch Georgiadis plays.
Nice.
Like I say, outside of that, they are dreadful. They have like 105 point percentage. It's really bad. Like Mitch Georgiadis adds like a whole 15% when he plays. So yeah.
Nice.
But yeah, that's basically the top four in terms of point percentage. Geelong, Carlton, Sydney, Freo. That's their. Oh my goodness! Even GWS have a really bad point percentage as well. They're at 105. They've got the worst of all the finals teams.
Nice.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about GWS. But yeah. Anyways, so like I say, I take Port Adelaide, Hawthorn, Sydney, and Brisbane. I think the Brisbane one's just ridiculous. The current line is 22.5. I am happy to take that line plus a bit extra. I just think Brisbane just roll them so bad. But yeah. Anyways, that's our tips. Did you want to talk about any other news?
No, there isn't really any.
No? Okay. We do have the NFL kickoff coming up.
Mm-hmm.
That is... First game is in Australian time. Australian time. It is Friday the 6th of September. So yeah, I will be presenting my overall season projections as well as round one. Pardon me, projections.
Are you okay?
No, I'm having a fit. As well as my NFL round one projections for next week's podcast for sure.
Projections?
What did I say?
Projections.
Projection. Oh, okay. Projected standings, projected whatever. Same thing. Predictions, projections, whatever.
Sure.
But yeah, there's been the preseason, which is just wrapped up. I feel like I've kind of seen what I need to see with those teams. Yeah, and yeah, did you want to talk about your squash at all?
Not really.
Just to wrap things up.
Do you want me to?
Yeah, why not?
Okay. Well, I played in the Squash Melbourne Open.
Yep.
And I came second in the Women's Open.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good. And how'd you go in the final?
It's lost in 4. I feel like because normally I start off really slow.
Yeah.
I feel like now I'm starting well. I'm thinking, yeah, I've got this, and then slowing down. I'm doing the reverse.
Yeah.
Of what I normally do, and I'm just like, well, that's fun.
No, fair enough. But yeah, no. Unfortunately, it was live streamed through the Facebook page for the play.
Did you say unfortunately or fortunately?
No, I think I said fortunately. Like
Okay.
Yeah, no. Sorry, guys. I'm a maths nerd, not an English dork.
It shows. It shows.
But yeah, the venue had set up a live stream for Centre Court, so I was able to watch that since I had work.
Nice.
Yeah, and I was fortunate enough to watch her play, even while I wasn't there. And I thought you actually did play really quite well. There was just a few things that just...
So I could do well, and it's like, yeah, I don't know what to do. And then I go and try and do it again, and then I can't.
Like
I
you overthink
can't-
it almost.
I can't do it again. I'm just think, what do you mean? I did it last game.
Yeah, I know what you mean. And maybe,
I don't understand.
I don't know, do you feel like you maybe you know, like, in the very first, because you did the same thing at in-house, I noticed, you know what I mean? And I just wonder, do you feel like you get on court, you don't really know what their approach is to, you know, playing you? So then you go, okay, cool, well, I don't know theirs either, so you sort of hit the ball around and kind of figure out where you don't really like think too much. You just kind of go, okay, I just want to hit this ball here. And you look back and then they go, oh, okay, they didn't hit it. And then game 2 comes around and you're like, okay, they didn't hit it that time, so I'm going to do the same. Do you feel like you overthink it, maybe?
I have no idea. No idea. I don't know. I don't know.
Okay. I just wonder if that might be something that's running through your head.
Because normally I'm such a slow starter. I'm just like, okay, I need to make a good first impression.
Yeah.
And then I do, and then I think I just relax. So, yeah, okay, good. We started well for once.
Oh, goodness.
Keep it going.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I think certainly. I don't want to drag this out too long. I know it's already gone on for quite a long.
I'm tired.
It's a bit of a long
I want to go to bed.
podcast. What a baby. No, I'm teasing. Itty bitty bitty. No.
Finish podcast.
All right, we finished podcast. Yeah. So, for those who have been tuned in to our podcast for some time, thank you for sticking with us all this time.
You poor souls.
Yeah, we're really sorry that you put up with us.
Why are you here? We didn't force you.
Yeah, honestly, like, no one's paying you to be here. Like,
No, honestly, no. No one.
But yeah, you've probably been or you're pretty well familiarised with Maria's squash journey. As it's almost as though you're part of our little squad if you have been here for this length of time. And I think that from what I see in Maria's game, it is definitely improving, which is probably something she didn't really believe in too much, like towards last year.
But I don't understand. I've done a Bulldogs.
You kind of have.
I used to start off bad, and now it's good, and then I go bad again. The Essendon edge.
No, you really are just embodying Essendon. I think it's probably because you're buying me too much Essendon merch now. That's probably what it is. Stop buying me.
I need to get you in Bulldogs gear.
Yeah.
No, you know what? No, who's actually good?
Good Bulldog? Good Essendon? What are you talking about?
Like team, AFL team.
Good Hawthorn?
No, I can't do that.
Can't do it?
They punched my dad in the face.
That was Box Hill, not Hawthorn.
Associated, fam.
Port Adelaide.
Okay, I'll get you Port Adelaide gear. Yeah.
Because, I mean, I think they were sitting 8th, maybe even 9th. Like, they were really down low, and now they're finishing 2nd. So, they have come good.
Nice.
So, yeah. But, yeah, no, definitely Maria's progress is there. Like, her match up against Karina in Bendigo, her match up against Madeline at Shepparton.
She came second in that, and then she won the Vic Open.
Yeah. No,
After, so I sort of knew that when I stepped on court after the first game, I was like, yeah, she's definitely
I could just
class
tell
above me.
I could just tell when she was warming up. I'm like, she is going to absolutely like run you around this court.
I don't like to read too much into a warm up because sometimes I have terrible warm ups.
I know, but like
when I hit the tin, hit it out, and then I play really well.
like no, like I get it,
like
but
sometimes my game is the complete opposite of my warm up.
I know, but she just had like this laser focus. I was just like, that is someone who is not expecting to lose this game.
Like, some people have really good shots in the warm-up, and then once the game starts, they crumble. So, like, I don't really put too much into a warm-up, to be honest. I couldn't care less.
I know.
I know,
and I feel like I'm kind of the same, but it's not necessarily the shots, it's really just, like, seeing the body language. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's what kind of...
No, I look at the shots.
I don't look at the shots.
I look at the shots.
I look at the body language. She was just on there. She was just like laser focused. She was just like getting her zone. I'm just like, whoa, that's she's it.
I didn't feel intimidated, so it mustn't have been that good.
No, and well, sometimes being focused doesn't mean intimidating your opponent. It just means getting yourself absolutely 100% ready.
Karina intimidates me because she looks so casual. I'm just like, I'm here very nervous.
And yet...
sometimes even nauseous. And you're just there.
And yet she'll act like all like cute off the court. She'll do like the peace sign things and so on.
I'm just like, I don't...
And you're just like, you're...
so chaos. And I'm just like, I'm here trying not to shit myself.
I know, and Karina, like... I know for Karina for like diving around on the court, like she is happy to like beat herself up to play this game. Do you know what I mean? Like that's intimidating.
I have done that. That's called an ACL.
Yeah. I know. Like me personally, I don't feel like I get intimidated too much. If I ever get intimidated, it's at myself.
No, just I don't understand. Like her calmness intimidates me for what?
Yeah, I know.
I don't get it. That's the only apart from when I started playing, everyone intimidated me, right? Because it's PSA.
That'd be like
scary. My first ever game was against my idol, Christine Nunn. That was really intimidating. If I were to do it now, I wouldn't be as intimidated. I wouldn't care. But like, I don't understand. Like, people just so calm in the warm up. I'm just like, are you okay?
Yeah.
Where's the energy? Where's it?
Need the energy.
More passion.
More passion. More energy. But yeah. No, definitely there's a lot of progress in her squash, and I think we're sort of it's leaps and bounds in the progress.
It's trial and error.
Yeah, for sure. So
that's what life is. I finally got the perfect routine, and that only took 10 years.
Yeah. But yeah. So
if you haven't got yours yet, it's not too late.
For sure. But yeah. Anyways, with that being said...
I really want to go to bed.
So with that being said, everyone go to bed. Stay tuned for the next one.
Bye-bye.
Good night.
Sleepy weepy.